Well, up next, we have 3-on-3 basketball at the Olympics.
Yes.
So we're going to start with a question.
Yes.
What's your opinion of 3-on-3 basketball as an Olympic sport?
Uh, it's different. I'm not gonna lie. It's given like sports basketball type. It's different. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it'll be more exciting because you can see the top three players uh going against each other. 3-on-3 and kind of just wiping and out like that. So yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, it seems like with the lack of players, the game is a lot faster. And
Oh yeah,
that's kind of fun to watch. It's got a different feel than the 5-on-5 basketball.
that it's like basketball tryouts. Yeah.
So far, there's only 3 countries that have qualified. So it's Serbia, China, and the U.S. And I think maybe the other qualifying countries, because there'll be 5 more. I'm thinking maybe France, Canada, and Germany. Those are all big basketball spots.
Yeah, them three are definitely getting in.
So if they're matched up, how do you think the U.S. will do against Serbia and China?
See, that's a good one. I think they could do good against Serbia. I don't know about China though yet. I don't know about China because isn't DeMar Cousins? Isn't he? Is he on the China team? I forgot what team he's on.
Yeah, I'm not positive about it, but I feel like if you maybe have to be from that country, or at least living in the country or having citizenship in the country to represent the
Yeah,
country.
we'll look into that, y'all. But no, I think they'll be okay. I just have to see with China.
So we have all the 3 qualified teams, and then the 3 who we think will probably qualify. But we'll know for sure in May who all the teams are going to be.
Yeah.
But let's try and come up with the 2 other teams that may qualify. So maybe
Out of
Britain?
out of that list, out for sure Germany. Germany is definitely getting in.
France will be there too.
France might, yeah, it might be those two.
So, what country should the U.S. look out for during the 3-on-3 Olympic events? Because I know
Definitely.
they had lost to Serbia in the recent World Championship.
Yeah, that is true. Definitely, if not Serbia, definitely Germany.
Germany, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big basketball.
Germany they have so many big players on their team. Yeah.
The U.S. team qualified players include the 34-year-old Kareem Maddox. He's 6'8", Princeton graduate who played 5-on-5 on the overseas circuit, and he started 3 versus 3 in 2015. Will having the overseas experience aid Maddox in his performance for the U.S. team?
Yeah, this will definitely help him out. Because he pretty much already knows, like, he has experience in those areas, playing in different areas overseas. I mean, yeah, he can use that to kind of help those other players who haven't really, you know.
Yeah, that seems like it would definitely help in the Olympics because it's competing against people of other nationalities of
Yeah.
all different kinds. So
Yeah.
And then up next we have the 6'4" Dylan Travis. He's a Florida Southern. He went to Florida Southern College and he was part of the qualifying team in 2020, but the U.S. did not make it in as a team for 3-on-3. The men's team did.
Yeah.
His experience should be helpful for the U.S. Because he also has played overseas.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got Canyon Barry. He's the 6th Man of the Year award winner from SEC's Charleston in Florida, and a 3 versus 3 2018 veteran.
Yeah.
He's also an NBA G League vet and an overseas player who's 6'6". And what's interesting, like his father who also played basketball, he underhands free throws. What do you think about underhanded free throws?
I mean, if he's skilled at it, then, that's fine, but I wouldn't recommend him, though.
If that's what they're more comfortable with doing, then
That's cool. I mean, like I said, as long as you have a good practice strategy, because when it counts, if it's a tie game and it's fourth quarter and you gotta shoot these free throws to take the game, I don't know.
That kind of reminds me of the Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. When he was a kid, he is predominantly right-handed,
Yeah.
so that's what he writes with and all of that.
Yeah.
But he throws the football
With his left hand. Yeah,
his father kept putting it into his left hand, saying, "Get good with both hands," pretty much.
Yeah.
And judging by where he's working now, it feels like it paid off.
Yeah, definitely working out for him.
The most experienced and decorated player on the team, and the one I think is going to become the de facto leader of the U.S. 3 versus 3 team, is Jimmy Fredette, a former 2010-2011 College Player of the Year, and he scored 52 points in a game in 2011 in college.
Dang.
The
Yeah.
Sacramento Kings did take him 10th overall, but he only played 130 games before leaving the NBA for China. Although while he was in China, he scored over 70 points 2 times.
Mm.
How does the addition of Fredette sound for the 3 versus 3 team?
It sounds very beneficial. Definitely. Having that 70 points already with the China, that just speaks it right there.
And he's got that NBA experience too. That's definitely going to help
With the
out
Kings,
in the
yeah.
Olympics.
That's true. Definitely.
So this is the silver medal team. We had mentioned they had lost the 2023 World Finals to Serbia, and they had the automatic second seed in the 3 versus 3 format.
Yeah.
So do you think that being on the main 5-on-5 team is preferred for most players?
Yeah, that's what most people think about anyway. 5-on-5. I mean, yeah, but it's like 3-on-3. How are they gonna? Is it gonna be like center, guard, point? I wonder how they're gonna do it.
I'm also wondering too how, if they put NBA superstars in, like maybe the people who didn't quite make the 5-on-5 team,
Yeah.
if they put them into play as opposed to these guys, because they're relatively unheard of. I mean, these aren't really superstar
right. So it's
household
like,
names.
see, and that's gonna be the difference. Are they looking for the money? Because if it's money, they're gonna get the NBA players for sure. But if it's kind of just like, we want to give these guys some shine and whatever, then yeah. So it just depends on their perspective.
I'm going to look a little bit more into the nuance of 3 versus 3, and we'll let the audience know.
For sure. What do y'all think it should be like?
And what's also pretty interesting is that this is going to be taking place outside all the competitions. It's going to be on
Outside?
outdoor
Oh,
courts.
okay. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's giving like park ball. Yeah.
What do you think about a traditionally indoor sport being played outdoors for the Olympics?
It's different. It's definitely different. I think it's gonna be more exciting. It's giving like when you play 2K and you have the blacktop.
It's giving me kind of X Games vibes. 'Cause,
Yeah.
It's outdoors. You've got the big wide shot angle.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be exciting.
I'm looking forward to it. Y'all, please let us know in the comments what you think about the 3 versus 3.
Definitely.
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.